Hey everyone, Tony Dragon here, and here I am on my road to catching up to all the things I missed out on with E3. A lot of trailers, I have a lot of content to go through. You will not have to suffer with me because I'm changing my rule to uploading 5 videos maximum, or at least 5 reaction videos maximum. Just so you don't wake up one day and find 20 videos one morning and then the next day another 20 videos, because a lot of stuff did come out at E3 that I want to react to. So yeah, but by the time you're watching whichever reaction video you're watching, I've probably already reacted to every single thing and am currently, editing them all. But anyway, on the next one on my long list of things to react to is Resident Evil 7. Now, I did not hear good things about this one, unfortunately, from people who did catch the live stream of E3. Some people are saying it was a bad trailer. Some people are saying it was a mediocre trailer, and that's about it. But again, I was trying to stay away from spoilers about E3, so maybe I was only hearing the bad stuff and not enough good stuff. I don't know. So Resident Evil 7. The only real Resident Evil game I played was Resident Evil 4, and I loved that game. Was it hard? Yes, because I was not used to just a zombie game where I have very limited ammo. I don't like that. Technically Resident Evil 4 didn't have zombies, which was just kind of, well, it did have zombies, but at the same time, some people were saying it didn't have zombies. That's not important. The important part is Resident Evil 7. And what I'm expecting from this. Resident Evil, after 4, was just taking this weird path of outright action game rather than horror or survival, which I didn't mind. Some people did, and I can understand where they were coming from. But honestly, Resident Evil wasn't far from taking that road, because as soon as you introduce guns at all into a horror game, it's pretty easy to fall into action. So, I was kind of half expecting it to end up doing that later on down the line. But some people are understandable in the sense that they wouldn't like that, so I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about Resident Evil 7 or what's going to be in the trailer, so yeah. Let's just find out, shall we? Alright, so, starting the video in 3, 2, 1. '20th anniversary, nice. Someone pick up the phone.
She's back.
She's back. Who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. I'm getting PT vibes here. Huh? I'm not good with horror games. I'm really not. I get scared really easily. I get scared when I find a spider or a centipede in my room. Ghosts. Don't jump scare me, don't jump scare me. I like the song though, I really do. Although I guess it wouldn't fit the horror theme they're going for here, but hey, good music is good music for me. I like how they made the evil out of the 7. Biohazard, okay. Let's turn that over. Pre-order now. Okay. Alright, we're good. I was so scared they were going to do a jump scare on me, and that would have just really... I would have jumped out of my chair. No! Don't do that to me! Alright, so let's see here. Wow, a lot of people are... well. Yeah, this guy has the same problem I do. Well, I'll get to that later. Right now, from what I thought of the trailer, really scary. And next time in terms of environment, it really seemed like it was going for a more horror-themed game, which kind of what Resident Evil was based on. You know, it really was just like turning the corner and seeing if there's something there about to kill you or not. You know, you had a way to defend yourself. So I don't know if there's a way to defend yourself here. I do look like it's going to be first person. At least there was a lot of first person movement going on in there. Or at least a lot of first person camera angles. There might be a story going on there. Maybe they're investigating a haunted house. That could be pretty cool. It does look like it's going back towards its original roots and going to this big old haunted mansion and just, you know, turning the corner, you know, walking the hallways, opening doors, checking the rooms, see what's going on. And honestly, I appreciate it for that. I mean, it's really going for that. Unfortunately, it seems like a lot of the fans are not fans of this, which is weird, because not long ago they were complaining about it becoming an action shooter and wanted it to go back to its horror roots. And now that it's doing it, a lot of the fans are saying there are so many of these horror games, we want an action shooter. It's like, I don't know. I really don't know. It's moments like this where I just think I need to give up on the fan base. You know, if I was a game developer and I encountered this kind of thing, like I'm trying something new, you guys don't like it, it's like, okay, I'll go back to what made me popular, you know, what made me good, what made me original, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, go back to the way you were doing things. I'm just like, what the hell do you want? You know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother anymore. I'm not gonna even make games like this kind of game anymore. You guys are gonna stick to what you have already. I'm gonna move on to a different fan base and hope to God they're, you know, more decided on what they want from their games. So, yeah. A lot of people are here in the comments themselves are just stating like, please don't be first person, and it's like it's a bad thing. And some people are saying it seems like similar to Silent Hill, at least the PT trailer. Like I said, it does like have a PT feeling to it. That's not necessarily bad. It could be well done, you know, as long as the story is different enough. Yeah, I can understand how, you know, similarities can be like a little too much. Like it's gonna be like a ripoff of the PT. But honestly, since Konami's not gonna finish that, this is the next best thing, you know. So why not just let them do it this way? Honestly, for all we, you know, it's Resident Evil, the guys behind it looked at what Konami did and thought like, you know, a lot of people wanted that. Why don't we? And since Konami's not gonna fulfill that promise, why don't we make a game like that? You know, and It's similar to Battlefield and Call of Duty. Call of Duty was doing all the futuristic things, and people were sick of that. Battlefield saying like, all those Call of Duty fans want World War One. Like since Call of Duty isn't doing that, like why don't we do that? Give those fans what they want. Maybe in the process we take them away from Call of Duty and give ourselves some more money. And Resident Evil seems to be doing the same thing. It's like those PT fans, those Silent Hill fans aren't gonna get their game they wanted from Konami. Like, why don't we give them what they wanted? It's like, yeah, get some of that, increase our fan base and get us some more money. It's like, yeah, it's not a bad idea. Like, if one company is not giving their fan base what they want, like, you be the one to give them what they want. It's a legitimate business practice. Like, go ahead. I'd be more than happy that there's like, hey, if this company that I love, isn't giving me, is no longer giving me the games like, what made me love them in the first place, then I'd be more than glad to go to a different company that's giving me what I want. Like if I want platformers, but they stop giving me platformers, then I'm just gonna go find platformers somewhere else. I'm still gonna have like a connection with the old company that got me into platformers, but there comes times where my personal taste just really it's not going to change, and that's not necessarily bad. Different company gives me different things. Like, yeah. But yeah, like I said, I am not good with horror games. When I played the PT for the first time by myself, I couldn't. I just no. I hate horror games. I hate horror movies. So yeah, I might not play this one, which is funny, because I'm not good with horror games. I'm really not. I hate them. Not in gameplay wise or concept wise. It's just I hate being scared. Ugh, don't do that to me. But who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll get some courage somewhere and play the game. So I don't know. So next time I see you guys will probably be for another E3 trailer or maybe the Resident Evil trailer. I don't know. So until then, I'm Tony Dragon, and bye bye.